Remember my Dorothy shoes that I hunted down for 6 months? Yeah, they're ruined. Best part is I've never even worn them outside of the house. This is a warning for all my mama sharks out there. If you're thinking about buying Louboutins in that psychic patent material, this will most likely happen to you too. Welcome to the 1-year reality check. In honor of this being the 1-year anniversary of me being on YouTube, I wanted to give you a quick update on the first video that I ever uploaded. My Dorothy shoes, the Christian Louboutin Hot Chick 100, and that beautiful psychic red Louboutins patent. Remember how I hunted them down literally for 6 months and found some random person in Australia, a complete stranger, who happened to have them brand new still in their closet. It honestly felt like the universe had just gifted me my dream pair. And then I destroyed them doing the laundry. Let me show you what they look like 1 year later. The patent is already chipped, and I've never even worn these outside of the house. This is literally from wearing them at home. These shoes have never even seen a sidewalk. Never experienced the rain. At this point, I'm pretty sure air is a threat to them. Somehow other people's Louboutins survive nightclubs, and mine can't survive a Tuesday. These are so delicate, even carpet scares me. I'm basically wearing them standing in the middle of their room, trying to create an imaginary bubble. I wasn't hiking, I wasn't dancing, I was folding laundry, possibly watching TV. This material does not forgive anything. My laundry room has officially claimed its first victim. It's actually really sad too, because every day I look at my shoes, I see something else wrong. It's not just that one chip in the patent. As you can see from this video, there's even some chipping away along the edges of the shoe. It looks like there's even scratches on the side. It honestly looks like my shoes just got sideswiped by a semi. This is your warning, guys. If you're buying anything with this psychic patent material, treat it like glass. Literally, like Cinderella's glass slipper. I'm scared to sit down in these. The couch might damage them. The couch is not to be trusted. These are for looking and not touching, basically. And before you laugh, I genuinely can't figure out what I did to chip this patent. My options are folding laundry, watching TV on the couch, or walking up and down the hallway. That's it. Those are my options. This was done in the home. How is that even possible? These are definitely not your everyday shoe. Know which one you're dealing with before you start doing the laundry. And that was just the outside. As you may have noticed from the video, the interior didn't look much better. In fact, it looked worse. The interior looks like she went to Cancun without sunscreen and came back peeling. It's definitely giving me bad spray tan vibes. Just me hanging out at home, doing the laundry in my Louboutins. You definitely need to be aware that it's going to look like when you actually wear them. It's not a big deal for pumps like this because you won't see it, but I do feel like it's going to be an issue on like sandals and espadrilles and stuff like that. Honestly, this foil interior is really frustrating because now every time I put these on, I take them off, and I usually have little bits of foil stuck to my feet. So I'm not loving the foil interior. I'm probably never ever gonna buy another high heel with this interior. It's just not worth it. It's so annoying and it looks so gross. If you want to see what happens when you do peel that interior, there's a short on my channel about it because apparently I have zero self-control, but I just couldn't take it. I couldn't take the peeling. I did reach out to my favorite cobbler to see if there's a way they could fix it. And of course, they definitely said they would try, but realistically, it's not going to look perfect because this is just such a unique patent material that only Louboutin makes. So really, they're the only ones that can fix it, unfortunately. So I am out of luck. The ironic part is that I spent so much time and energy searching for these. And I bought them for what I thought was a pretty good price, only to randomly find another brand new pair for a quarter of the price, with no time and energy investment. So now I have 2 pairs. These are my beater shoes for everyday wear, and these are my fancy date night shoes. Yeah, I bought another pair. Honestly, finding that second pair changed how I felt about the entire situation. Having that perfect, pristine pair on backup, it took a lot of stress out of having a beater pair. So now I have a pair that I can wear every day without stress, and I have a backup pair for special occasions. Honestly, getting a second pair for a quarter of the price was the best thing that could have happened to me. It turned the worst case scenario into the best one. Don't write off the entire Hot Chick style because of this shoe. This is solely because of this glass-like patent material. That's it. I have 5 pairs of Hot Chicks for a reason. It is still my favorite style. It's absolutely stunning. It's so beautiful having that scalloped edge, and it does have a wider toe box. So it's much more friendly than like the Socate for people with wide feet. I honestly feel like the Hot Chicks, once they're broken in, are one of my most comfortable styles. I know a lot of people don't say that, but because it is so much friendlier for wide feet and because it is a shorter toe box, it just fits well with my foot shape. And so I find myself wearing them quite often. I really feel like most foot shapes will work well with the Hot Chick. The only time I would be concerned is if you have longer toes. If you have longer toes, that's the only time where I wouldn't suggest the Hot Chick. I would be really concerned because since the toe box is so short, I feel like the break right here would be at a very uncomfortable position for anyone with longer toes. I could be wrong, I don't have longer toes, so I can't really test it out, but just be aware of that, is that if you have longer toes, this might not be the right style for you, but there's tons of other styles out there. The Missy, the Ariza, there's the Kate, the Socate. There's a lot of other styles out there that have longer toe boxes that will work well. Now, I always say wear the heels. I am not the type of person that's like, no, just save your Louboutins for a special occasion. 99% of mine I wear every single day, and I love doing it. I actually used to say 100% of my shoes are everyday heels, but not anymore. Now it's 99%. This is the 1% that you definitely do not want to wear every single day. And this is the 1% that absolutely will not be doing laundry with you. So yeah, I waited 6 months for these and then destroyed them. But I still love them. Some shoes are meant to stay perfect, like Cinderella's glass slipper. Others are meant to be lived in. And now I have a Dorothy shoe for both. Be honest, guys, what would you do? Would you be pissed that you waste all that time and money and then swear off Louboutins forever? Or would you be like me and be like, you know what? I pay for them. I am getting my cost per wear out of them. And then double down and buy a backup pair. Remember, life is short. Wear the heels, even if you accidentally destroy them doing the laundry.